Find factory-to-dealer incentives. What is a factory-to-dealer incentive? In simplest terms, it talks about how automobile makers offer price cuts to dealers so that these dealers can offer the car to their customers at highly reduced prices. However, the tricky thing about these incentives is that they're quite hard to find, because they aren't usually publicized, plus they can change on a month-to-month basis. In addition, dealers are actually not obligated to inform their customers of these rebates. It's up to the customers to be proactive in negotiating for the best prices. If you're on the rounds to buy a car, here are some tips to help you find factory-to-dealer incentives. Know some of the principles of factory-to-dealer incentives. Do know that dealers who are about to hit a sales target will be more open to giving better rates for subsequent sales. Also, particular models and makes of cars that don't sell for 2 months or more are usually sold at best rates. That's why one way for you to find factory-to-dealer incentives is to research on slow-selling cars and consider buying one. Look for ongoing factory-to-dealer incentives. Remember that these incentives are usually not advertised. It's up to you to find ongoing incentives and inquire about them with your local auto dealership. One good website to try out is cars.com, which has a page that shows current incentives on specific car models and brands, and the cashback value that it has. Another good website to try out is edmunds.com, where you could find incentives on car makes based on your particular zip code. Check the official websites of the particular auto brands that you like. Though factory-to-dealer incentives are not usually advertised, in some cases, they are. It's worth a shot to visit the website of the car brand you're interested in buying and look for announcements on incentives or terms like dead cost purchases. Negotiate. Once you're armed with the knowledge of ongoing incentives, you would better be able to negotiate for the best prices possible. Let the salesperson know that you are aware of the current selling prices and the available incentives, and he might be more motivated to offer you the price that you know the car can possibly go for. Remember, auto dealers lose money for every car that they have on their lot, and it's to their interest to sell you a car as long as you're willing to settle for a reasonable price. Do some comparison shopping. No matter what type of incentives are offered, the bottom line is that you need to compare the final prices to see which will be the best deal for you. Remember, scoring the best prices on cars really entails enough time spent on research. Check out different websites to get an idea on base prices, and then visit auto dealerships near your area. It's also wise that you read up on tips to bets negotiate with auto dealers, so that you could ask for the most realistic prices. For example, experts recommend that you find out the invoice price, or the actual price the dealer paid for the car, and expect to pay up about 4 to 8% above that price. Once you know the base prices on cars plus the art of negotiation, you'd likely be able to get the best rates in the market. Good luck, and hope this helped.